Sea of Thieves Season 9 has arrived, and with it we get boatloads of features, updates and quality of life improvements. One of these is the brand new Fates of Fortune set. So here is how to and the fastest way to unlock one of the coolest cosmetic sets in Sea of Thieves. This video is going to be split into two parts. The first part is explaining how to actually get the set, and the second part, the fastest way to get it. So if you already know all about this set, you can skip to the time on screen now. Alright then, so the Fates of Fortune set is a brand new exclusive cosmetic set in Sea of Thieves. To obtain it, you'll have to claim Chests of Fortune and Reaper's Chests or Bounties. Chests of Fortune, as of recording this video at the release of Season 9, unlock you the Fates of Fortune ship set, whereas Reaper's Bounties and Chests unlock you the Fates of Fortune weapons. To unlock the figurehead, hull and sails, you'll need to cash in 30 Chests of Fortune to the Gold Hoarders. To unlock the Fates of Fortune pistol and sword, you'll need to cash in 30 Reaper's Chests or Bounties to the Reapers. Before I go on to where you can find these, it's worth noting in future seasons they're going to be adding more parts to the set. They'll increase the grades that you can get commendation wise, so you'll be able to get grade 2 of the Chest of Fortune commendation, and maybe you'll have to cash in an extra 30 to get the cannon's capstone helm. Whereas for the weapons, the other two weapons, it might be you have to cash in another 30 Reaper's Chest and Bounties, and they may go through the entire set like this. So as of recording this in Season 9, there are only select parts of the set that you can obtain. The hull, figurehead and sails for Chests of Fortune, and the pistol and sword for Reaper's Chests and Bounties. They are going to be expanding on these in future seasons. You can check them at any time in the commendations tab in-game. The way you find Chests of Fortune is by doing world events. Currently in Season 9, the Chest of Fortune is at Fort of Fortunes, but they will move around. I'll go on to that later in the video. Reaper's Chests and Bounties can be found in the world by seeing a bright beacon of either red and green light or gold light in the air. The Reaper's Chests and Bounties are found in shipwrecks, so dive down and you'll be able to obtain it. Be warned though, they do mark you on the map. So just to recap before we move on to the fastest way to obtain this set, Chests of Fortune are currently in Season 9 at Forts of Fortune. They unlock you the ship set, but only the first 3 primary pieces. Reaper's Chests and Bounties are found all across the map in shipwrecks marked by red and gold light. These will unlock you the weapons, in Season 9 only the cutlass and the pistol. So then, the fastest way to obtain this set. Immediately go to every Fort of Fortune you see in Season 9. Of course, in future seasons, as I mentioned, the set will be easier to acquire because the Chest of Fortune is going to rotate around world events, which are more common than Forts of Fortune. They've not confirmed if this will be seasonal rotation, however I'd say it's pretty safe to assume it will be. If you're worried about going to world events because of the difficulty, they've changed it in Season 9 so that all the difficulty of world events scales with your crew size, so you'll have a perfectly balanced experience. If you see Reaper's Chests and Bounties, of course go and pick these up as well in the world. Reaper Chest and Bounty beacons now travel with you wherever you go, so remember when approaching one, if it's moving then it will be on board a boat. If a Fort of Fortune is contested, or you see a ship incoming for any world event that you do in the future, take the Chest of Fortune and go after you've completed it. The loot will stay there and the Chest of Fortune is the most valuable in the vault. If you want the set, always play safe. The Chest of Fortune sells for 20,000 gold base value, so with Emissary 2.5 it'll sell for 50,000 to either the Reapers or the Gold Hoarders, but of course the commendation for the Chest of Fortune only counts for the Gold Hoarders, so make sure to sell it there. The Reaper's Chests / Bounties can be cashed in only to the Reaper's hideout. If a bigger or more skilled ship than you is at the Fort of Fortune, I would advise rowboating over and tucking. The second the vault is open, run for the chest. With regards to other world events, the same tactic still applies. Rowboat to the island that ghost ships are around for spectral fleet battles, rowboat to the centre of the fight of the skeleton ship encounters, normal fort strategy the same as the Fort of Fortunes, and Ashen Lords are tuckable on as well. The key thing here is speed. You need to get the chest as quick as possible, the second the world event is complete. and then escape as speedily as you can. If you're not playing solo, I would highly advise having someone on the boat ready to sail over to you discreetly should things turn south. Do not hoard chests of fortune. This just adds unnecessary risk. Unless you're waiting to get grade 5 emissary, which is understandable, don't keep it on board. I don't know every situation you're going to get into, but at the end of the day, the quicker you get it off your boat, the better. If you've recently been in combat, make sure to check for tuckers at the outpost next to the gold haulers area, or even tuckers on your boat. This will become the most sought after chest we've had since the Chest of Legends. The previous two tips also apply to Reaper's chests and bounties, but people are going to be less concerned with those as they are far more common than chests of fortune. If you encounter a boat and they have a chest of fortune, grab it and jump off if your crew can retrieve it. From there, you can just run, go to an outpost, everyone but one person on your boat jump off, and sell the chest. A quick note if you weren't aware, you can no longer Red Sea loot. If someone tries, the loot will just resurface at the border of the Devil's Shroud with birds on top of it. So if you're up against a boat that tries to do this, especially if they have a chest of fortune on board, let them. You'll be able to reclaim the loot. The final piece of advice I'm going to give is to not give up. I can already tell that this set is going to be extremely grindy and hard to get, but it will be worth it in the end because it just looks incredible. As I said at the start of the video, I think it's one of the best cosmetic sets in the whole of Sea of Thieves, and they're only going to keep expanding on it in future seasons, so I definitely look forward to that. With that being said, that does just about wrap up this video. If you have any tips, advice, or just anything that I didn't mention in this video, please do comment it down below. Everyone wants to get this really fast. If we can help each other out, that would be absolutely amazing. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, then please do consider leaving a like. It really helps out the channel an absolute ton. And subscribe to stay up to date with all the latest Sea of Thieves news as and when it comes out. Season 9 is an amazing season, and they've got so much more planned for the future, so you definitely don't want to miss a single thing. But anyways, apart from all that, thanks for watching and I'll see you later.